We'll be starting the game in a few minutes. Share, share, share. Let everybody know we're here. Got some people ready to play. Few minutes, Aaron. Here in just a few minutes. Say 5.
Make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop.
Make it stop. Hot sauce. Taos Hum.
Make it hot.
Here's hoping they can reach us, you know, life's finest teachers, the ones to show us how to do what must be done. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. The nuts and bolts of flying to the sun. But who can show us where to look? How will we know what must be done? I know it's written in a million books, but we can't read every one. Some say God has a plan for every woman, child, and man, of all the things to think that might be true. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. I can't play piano, can you? But who can show us what it meant when first a string tied to a bow? How do we find our instrument? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? a prayer to get up and go out there, to know your feet can find a sacred path. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. Once you're on it, you ain't ever looking back. I have no idea how it works from where we get our gifts, but each of us, I am sure, something nobody else is. You got this, 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 you got this,
That's a song from my new record, Holler and Hope, available on all streaming platforms, and you can listen to it for free at nathansland.com. You can also buy a download, pay what you like. All right, start firing up this machine here. The winner of tonight's OK Google will be receiving 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce if they order it. Joe.
We have here the peach habanero, first taste. I will note that there's no flow stopper in the top of the bottle like there is with the Peruvian Ghost. So I'm expecting it to be a little bit milder. Ooh, yeah, it's a little liquidy. And it's going on a delicious carnita super burrito from La Bamba Taqueria in El Cerrito, California. I like that a lot. It's on the level with the roasted ghost. I would say it's a little more heat up front, but it's a sweetness. Cheers, Taos Hum. Well done.
Sauce, Taos Hum.
Make it hot.
OK Google It is filmed before a live webcast audience. Brought to you by Taos Hum Hot Sauce. This is a game show with my dad. He has questions that he's gonna ask, and if you're watching, you're in the game. Get your QWERTY ready to play. If you don't know the answer, then it's okay. You can Google it, just do it fast and get it in. First in the chat, the points will win. Oh yeah, honey, we also love the Peruvian Ghost here at home, but I tell you what, that peach habanero and that caramelized cayenne, the 2021 varieties, are something special. Okay, Google it. Yay! Hey folks, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Nathan Moore. I have my father in the wings, my wife in the wings, ready to keep score. Dad has 20 new questions for you. And I got to get my sound effects ready to roll here. Whoops. Not that sound effect. Let's give a big hand here for Kethra and Steve. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
It was just snowing outside. We just had to go move all of our plants. End of April. They say April snow showers kill the Mayflower. I don't know how the saying goes, but what is going on out there?
I don't know. I went and got my winter robe on. I feel much better.
You've really set a cozy tone for tonight's show. I appreciate that.
Well, I am cozy.
I made some comfort food. Last call for some good stick to your ribs casseroles and stuff, folks. I made red beans and rice, not really a casserole, but last call for that kind of stuff out there. Little chance here to enjoy your winter robe and a nice and a nice and some more comfort food before they say Thursday it's going to be 81 degrees out there, and so might as well enjoy this coolness. I sort of want to complain about it, but I know better. The heat is coming, and then I'll be kicking myself for.
Yeah, enjoy what you got. Just put the gas log on and go back and remember how much fun you had in December.
Exactly.
One day.
Hopefully your questions today weren't too spring themed.
Yeah, actually, I made these last week, so I'm not sure what the theme is, but no, it wasn't too springy.
Okay. Well,
It wasn't very springy around here today. The wind was terrible and the cold air. Yep. It's not very springy, but next week it'll be 80, so we'll be all right.
You know, we had a gentleman come by today from a local tree service. Do you know much about these ash beetles? Have you heard about this?
I know a little bit about it, just anecdotally, but I'm not an authority. I know they're a problem.
None of our 1 out of 5 of our trees could possibly be saved.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's probably right. You might want to get other people to verify that, but yeah, it's easy to see.
Yeah, this is our second opinion. The emerald ash borer. Such a fascinating thing.
Yeah, they ripped through the whole state, probably the whole Appalachians.
The whole country, according to this guy.
Probably true. Yeah, that's rough.
It's wild. Well, Kether's a little allergic to the trees anyways, so maybe there's a silver lining in there somewhere. Although I just gonna feel so exposed. That's our little canopy that really makes our backyard feel like a little getaway. It's gonna
right.
The good news is that there's a little maple that's sprouting up to seize the opportunity, and he said they grow fast, they have good cover, and in 4 years that maybe I'll start to get that feeling back. But little maple trees shooting up right next to where the ashes are. Well, I'm already referring to them in the past tense.
Right.
I'm really just stalling here, letting some players get to the starting line here before we launch into it. Share, let people know we're here. How it goes is we got 20 questions that are going to be coming at you, and the first right answer in the chat will get the points. The first 2 rounds, we award a second place point as well. Now, there's 3 rounds. First round is 10 questions. They're worth 2 points each. Second round is 6 questions worth 3 points each. The final round is 4 questions worth 4 points each. The first 2 rounds, if you get the first right answer, we ask you to sit out the next question, give other people a chance to get on the board. Last week's champion was Ganjo, and he's back in the ring to defend his crown. And the winner will be receiving 2 free bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce, which is delicious hot sauce made in New Mexico. And I think that's all the rules. If you get the second place point, you can play on, and and just so you know, everybody's chat looks a little bit different. I have the YouTube chat up here, and through the technology of Restream, Facebook, Twitch, Discord are all funneled to the YouTube. So I see people from everywhere in here, and because it is a YouTube show, at the end of the day, I will be using the YouTube chat as the final decider, my YouTube chat, for who gets the points. Kether always helps me out on that front, and I think that's all the rules.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. So we're diving in for round 1, question number 1.
Okay, number 1. talking about this the other day. I probably have asked something about this before, but what's the word that we're using these days for most of the time, 99% of the time, is nothing but green colored horseradish.
Ah, is that the question?
Yeah, it was in there.
What do we call this green colored horseradish?
That's what I'm asking.
Yep. I do believe the right answer has already come in. I'm going to go ahead and say wasabi.
Wasabi is correct.
That's the right answer. Honey Hive with the first points. Way to go. On the board. And Keelan, good to see you, buddy, with the second place point. Keelan, you can keep playing. Honey Hive, you have to sit out the next question. And we are off. People are starting to roll in.
Well, I was just reading about wasabi and how rare it is and how expensive it is. The Japanese plant, and it's a close relative of garlic and what we were just talking about with the horseradish. And so what people are doing is mixing it with horseradish. So when you order wasabi, and most of the time you're just getting horseradish. Want everybody to know that.
Are those roots? Is it the root we're eating?
They're roots. And the wasabi is a root of rhizome it only grows in the rivers in Japan. Think about how much of that there is in the world. So there you go.
I'm a fan.
Number two.
Oh, I love horseradish too.
It. Yeah. I just know what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What word in English, what's this word for the substitution of one word for another that is mistaken, that sounds generally alike?
What is the word? Wait.
Usually with humorous effect.
So I'm not sure I can rephrase that question. Say it again.
Yeah, I have it written weirdly. The substitution of a word for another that sounds mistaken. It sounds similar, generally with humorous effect. In other words, they use the wrong word, but it sounds like the same word. And generally it's said because it's funny.
I'm just going to let them answer. I'm not sure, still not sure I can put that question any more succinctly than you laid it out there.
Well, I don't think you can always aspire to be as eloquent as I am.
Equivocation?
No.
How about pun?
No.
Malapropism?
That is the word I was looking for right there.
You guys are out of my league. Oh my goodness. I didn't understand the question or the answer.
You've never heard of malapropism?
Well, it's not that I've never heard it. I just never did anything with it. It's just like a tool you never needed.
Exactly.
It looks like Aaron Powell, though, gets the first place points. 2 points to Aaron Powell. You have to sit out the next question. Bill DeBlanc with the second place point.
All right. Well, I should apologize for not asking that question in a better way, but I'm not going to, because that's just part of the game.
It really is.
Trying to figure out what the hell I'm saying.
It makes it harder to Google, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here's another word. If you like malapropism, you're going to love this one. A word that reads the same forward as backward.
Oh, yeah. What's a word that reads the same forward as backward? Malapropism.
Yogi Berra.
What's another derivation of that word? Mallet. Is that the way the word always appears with the ism at the end?
Yeah. Yep. I guess a malaprop is a statement itself.
Right, that's what I was wondering, if there's a malaprop.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah, I think they're
palindrome?
Palindrome is correct.
Palindrome is the right answer. Ganjo, the returning champion, on the board. It looks like second place point will be awarded to Honey Hive. Congratulations. Hey, Daniel. Close. We got some serious players in here now.
Daniel.
It's a game.
Good to see
Did
you.
I miss one, babe?
I'm not sure. I see Honey Hive and Daniel first. Did I miss Joe?
Yeah. Well, oh wait. You're right. How did I read that wrong? I think I read that
Also,
wrong.
I thought cousin Eric
No.
isn't wrong.
I'm looking at Discord is the thing. I'm supposed to be looking at the YouTube chat, so good call. Let me go back and check. I think you're right. Honey Hive with the first place point. Daniel with the second place point, and there you go, Joe. In Discord you were first, but on YouTube you were third.
Oh,
Sorry about
darn.
that. Oops.
Bummer.
I'll just cut this Discord off so I don't get that confused again. Good catch.
All right. That's tough luck, Joe.
Yep, sorry, Joe.
But hi, Dan.
Number
so
4.
here's one. Before I say number 4,
Okay.
I want to say this. Live on time, emit no evil.
Nice. Live on time, emit no evil.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's your palindrome of the day.
Palindrome of the day.
All right. Next question. Short story that illustrates a moral. What's the noun? What's that the definition of?
What's a short story that illustrates a moral? Fable?
That's a good answer, but it's not the one I'm looking for.
How about an allegory?
That's also good, but I'm not taking it. I'm going to be more like Jesus.
How about a parable?
Correct. Sorry, the others are good too.
Well, it looks like Joe's coming back. He wasn't taking that sitting down. Comes back with a first place point. And we're still waiting for the second place to come through. I thought I saw it on the screen, but it hadn't popped up in my YouTube chat yet. I might need to refresh my chat. Parable. Could have first person to type in parable will get the second place point. Yeah, I thought I saw you say that, Daniel. I saw it on the screen. Where?
Me too. That's weird. I saw Daniel too, but not on the list. Whatever.
It's not in the YouTube chat, but it was on the screen. I'm going to refresh my chat just in case here. Refreshing. I don't know what to say about that. It's still not popping up. I see you say fable. It says, I see in here where you say check me. Yeah, maybe I should go back to this Discord chat where I do see Daniel's parable. All right, I'm going to have to give Daniel that second place point, but oh man. I'm a little confused. I'm seeing all kinds of parables in the Discord chat. I'm not exactly sure what to say about this. What should I do?
I don't talk about technology.
I see your check, Daniel. Ethan Hawkins, I see you. Am I not coming through? I see that. Aaron wonders if YouTube is censoring biblical terminology. We could be caught in the crosshairs of problematic language.
Yeah. I use the word Jesus too.
Yep. Daniel did say fable, but then he said parable. All right, I'm going with Ganjo first place points. Daniel with the second place point. Ganjo, sit out the next question. And let's see what happens with this next question. It is weird. I'm with you. Here's what I'm...
All right. Are we ready?
I guess so. Let's just move on, see what happens.
Please. Who did I say that like?
I don't know. It did ring a bell.
I said it like a comedian. Please. I didn't. It's just the way it came out. All right. In 1922, a German guy wrote a book that I read in 1972. I couldn't believe it was written by a German guy. The name of the book was Siddhartha. Who wrote it?
Who wrote Siddhartha? You say 1922?
That's when he wrote it, I think.
How about Hermann Hesse?
Correct.
That is the right answer. Honey Hive with the first right answer. John Dotson with the second place point.
Hey, John.
That's a good fun read.
Yeah, it was a good book. It's one of the books I could go read again because I don't remember anything about it now.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like reading it for the first time. It's called Dementia.
The perks, the benefits.
The perks of dementia. Not many. Number 6.
Here we go.
Who is Abel's brother?
Who was Abel's brother? Well, we're going to get censored again. Cain.
Yep. That is correct.
That is the right answer. John Dotson with the first place points. And Honey Hive with the second place point. John, sit out the next question. Honey Hive, play on. Did I miss one?
Honey Hive won the last question, didn't she?
Oh, did she? I think you're right. Hess. Okay. So Ethan Hawkins is on the board. Yay!
Go, Ethan. All right, Ethan. Number 7. I think Daniel ought to sit this one out. I didn't know.
Well,
What?
he needs some points.
Yeah, but that's hardly fair.
Aaron, refresh will help with the latency issue.
All right, number 7.
Number 7.
What's the Latin term that means it does not follow? The conclusion does not have anything to do with the explanation.
It does not follow. What's the Latin word for it does not follow, where the conclusion has nothing to do with the explanation? Non sequitur.
I love that word. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's nice. That was was that a cartoon strip at one point?
I think it might have been. It rings a bell.
And you called it right. Daniel Moore did get the first place points on that. He walked right into that. He didn't even have to think to answer that one. With his brother Ganjo getting the second place point back to back once again.
All right.
Sweet.
Number 8. I was watching a Major League Baseball game the other night. And there were 2 Major League teams playing each other. And they both had A's on their bills of their caps. Who were those 2 teams?
What 2 Major League Baseball teams both have A's on their caps? Athletics and Angels.
Oh, that's such a good guess, but that's wrong.
Oakland and Atlanta?
No.
Astros and Atlanta.
No.
Astros and Angels?
No.
Braves and Angels.
No. This is such a strange thing.
Arizona and Atlanta.
No.
Athletics and Braves.
No.
Diamondbacks and A's.
Correct.
Oh, John Dotson coming through with is it Arizona Diamondbacks?
Yeah.
So Arizona and A's would be the right answer.
Yeah, but either one. I mean, still, Diamondbacks are Arizona Diamondbacks.
And where are the A's out of?
Oakland.
Oakland? Okay. So it looks like Ganjo got the first place point with Arizona and A's. Let me just backtrack here and make sure.
Yeah, that would be true.
Oh, wait. All right, so it would be Arizona and Oakland.
And Oakland would be the best answer. But there's only one A's, and that's Oakland.
All right, Ganjo with the first place points. And John Dotson with the second place point.
I had no idea all those teams had A's on their hats until after I'd asked that question. That's so funny, because I thought it was just interesting that Oakland would have an A for A's in Arizona. One was a city and one was a motto, but although I forgot about Atlanta and Angels and
Right.
Amazing.
Yeah, Honey Hive
All
says
right, number 9.
Honey Hive says the Angels definitely have an A. But if you go back and listen to the question closely, Dad said, I was watching a game the other night. And so the question really is, what game was Dad watching the other night?
Exactly. Yeah, that had to be true. Yeah, that was interesting too.
Question number 9.
All right, I want to know the songwriter and the name of the song. And I don't remember it exactly because I forgot to write it down, but I was listening to it the other night. And it has at the end of it, right at the final chapter, it says she tipped him a $20 bill. And another man might have been angry or another man might have been mad, but he stuffed the bill in his pocket. Something to that effect. Name the songwriter and the song.
Name the songwriter and the song. In the final chapter of the song, he's tipped a $20 bill, puts it in his pocket. Something like that. I don't know this one. Oh, I guess I do know this one if that's the right answer. Let a few more answers come through before I... How about Piano Man by Billy Joel?
No.
Ah, I thought that was the right answer. Well, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in.
There's no story that I told in there. Nobody stuffed a $20 bill in his shirt.
Oh, John Dotson had a good guess. Nathan Moore, Loose Change. I don't think that's the right answer, but it's a good guess. Because I do win $20 in that song. Hey, Rob Tobin. The question is, what song and what's the songwriter that ends in the final part of the story? He's tipped a $20 bill and puts it in his pocket. How about a Harry Chapin, Taxi?
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Honey Hive is the only person so far that's guessed the right answer. So, and there's Bill DeBlanc with the second place point. Honey Hive, way to go, way to go. Look at the scoreboard.
Good job, Honey Hive.
She's running away with it just a little bit. But she's got Daniel, Joe, and John nipping on her heels with Keelan, Aaron, Bill, and Ethan. Aaron, don't give up. You got points on the board. You got those somehow. So I believe you can do this.
All right, number 10. Let's finish up round 1. Let's stick with Harry Chapin. I was talking to a friend a long time ago, and we were talking about what songs that might have changed their life, and he volunteered that a Harry Chapin song changed his life when he was a young father. What was the name of that song?
I believe that song probably changed quite a few lives.
I think it did.
And
Powerful.
I do believe the right answer has already come through. Cats in the Cradle.
Correct.
That is the right answer. Who got the last place? Last question. That was Honey Hive, so she can't win 2 in a row. So it looks like Tech Support. Yay, ding ding on the board. Good to see you, Tech Support, and Bill DeBlanc with the second place point.
All right. Good job.
So that was the end of round one? At the end of round one, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Honey Hive in the lead with 8, followed right behind by Joe with 5 points. Then John and Daniel tied for third place with 4 points. The next round is going to be worth 3 points each. We still award a second place point, and the rule still persists that if you win the first place point, you have to sit out the next question. The next round is 6 questions total.
All right. Well,
Yes,
are we ready?
sir. I guess so.
Let's do it. Round 2.
Round 2. Here we go.
Number 1. What do we call an exploding massive star?
What do we call an exploding massive star? What was that? Was that like a live concert? I always have that phrase ringing through my head of keep a clear eye on the wicked ways of the world. Was that Bruce Springsteen talking about Harry Chapin, or was that Harry Chapin talking?
I think that was Bruce Springsteen, but I can't remember the context.
I can't
When
even.
you read, I remembered it. I've heard it here, and I'm pretty sure it's the voice I hear is Bruce Springsteen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody out there can help us.
How about a supernova?
Correct.
Right answer. Daniel Moore with the first right answer. Supernova. John Dotson with the second place point. Daniel set out the next question. John, you can play on. But with that right answer, he pulls right up behind Honey Hive.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2.
What is a catamount?
What is a catamount? That was a nightclub I used to play somewhere. I can't even remember where that was, but
Bet it was around Montana.
Mm-hmm. What is a catamount? I'm gonna let a few more answers come. How about a boat?
No.
Not a boat.
Close.
How about a mountain lion?
And that is correct.
Right answer. John Dotson, way to go. First place point. That's 3 points to you. Set out the next question. Honey Hive with a second place point can play on mountain lion. There was also the guess of a multi-dimensional being, a cougar.
Cougar's right, too.
A cougar would have been right.
Cougar's right. Puma is right.
Puma.
Those are all names for mountain lions.
Wow. Do we have a mountain lion in Virginia?
Not anymore. They're extinct.
We used to have a wild cat.
Yeah, when we first settled here, the same mountain lion that was out west now, just the eastern version, but we killed them all pretty quick.
Daniel is using some arrows to point above, implying that possibly a malapropism was used up above. Is that possible?
Well, I'm sure.
I can't even remember now
what's he
what it
referring
was.
to?
I don't. He's just saying uses 2 arrows to imply that above him a malapropism was used. Now what was that? Now what was that again, kids? Oh wait, what was it? Where you use a word and it's the wrong word, but it's funny?
Yeah, you use the wrong word and it comes out sounding like it's not what you meant to say. It can be funny. There was a comedian when I was growing up that's all he did. He did malapropisms was his whole gig, his whole shtick.
So I'm wondering which chat Daniel's referring to. Is it A catamount is how kittens are made?
I don't know. But I am ready to move on.
Okay. He says no, extinct. Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't think I'm going to get to the bottom of this puzzle here.
Okay. All right, number 3. What kind of a den does my host want to sit in the back of?
What kind of den does my host do I want to sit in the back of? I gotcha. Would cougar be a malapropism for referring to women?
No, and I don't. It'd be just wrong.
So that's not an example.
Of,
that's not an example of a malapropism when you refer to a older woman who's as a cougar.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. We have a guess in here of smoky. Oh, that's a tough one. Probably not the word you were looking for.
That's not the word I have written down. Mine's much bigger.
It's close because it was the other adjective in that phrase.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Debaucherous is the right answer. Am I correct there?
Yes, you are.
To be fair, though, it was a smoky, debaucherous den.
Well, then give them a point.
Okay, I think you're right. We're going to give you a bonus point to Joe for that also correct answer, and Ethan Hawkins with the first place points, which is very appropriate because he just covered that song on his new recording. He's got a wonderful version of that. The Understand Under is the song that we're referring to, and we're going to give the actual second place. Oh, look at that. Ganjo also with Debaucherous. So, ironically, Joe also will be getting 2 points. Or he gets 2 points and Ethan with 3. Did I miss one, babe?
No, I was just clarifying the point allotment.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Number 4. What is the capital of Thailand?
What is the capital of Thailand? Hey, Walking Trout Farm. Walking Trout Farm creates the Taos Home hot sauce that will be won by someone here tonight. We were just giving Ganjo some grief for not ordering his last winnings yet. Bangkok.
Correct.
It is so hard to say that without snickering. Looks like Honey Hive was the first one with the right answer in there. Bangkok is the right answer. Ganjo with the second place point.
There you go.
There you go.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Geology. We're going over to geology, from geography to geology. I was going right through the dictionary. You have igneous rock. You have sedimentary rock. It's laid down bottom of the ocean, and over millions of years, it turns into shale. If you wait another millions of years, eventually it'll turn into what? Metamorphic rock.
So sedimentary rock eventually becomes shale. Shale will eventually become what? Did I say that right?
Correct. Very good, actually.
Metamorphic?
No.
How about granite?
No.
How about slate? Not slate?
Yeah, no, that's incorrect.
Oh, it is. All right.
Yes.
Slate is
Slate
the right
is-
answer. John Dotson with the first place points. Congratulations. Keelan Butler with the second place point. Way to go.
Very good.
Slate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture
Blackboards.
that. Ah.
Yeah, blackboards used to be under the ocean.
How about that?
Yeah, interesting thought.
It really is.
All right. Number 6.
Number 6. Last question of round number 2.
This guy, I wrote these last week. I said, he died last week. Mastermind of a vast Wall Street Ponzi scheme. Died at 82. Who was it? First and last name.
Mastermind of a Ponzi scheme on Wall Street just passed away in prison, I believe. Madoff.
Oh, I said first and last name, didn't I?
You might have. Bernie Madoff.
That's correct.
He made off with everybody's money. I'm not sure if that folk song was ever written, but it should have been. Let's see. Bernie Madoff being the right answer. That gives Stephen Fisher the three points for first place. Daniel Moore with the second place point. Well played,
Eric.
gentlemen. Well played.
Yeah.
So after
Good to
2
see-
rounds.
Good to hear everybody.
After 2 rounds, looks like Honey Hive continues maintaining a slight lead of the pack with 12 points total, but right on her heels is John Dotson with 11, followed close behind by Joe and Daniel. The brothers tied with 8 points each, but given that the third and final round is worth 4 points each and no one has to sit out a question worth a total of 16, someone could come in right now, starting right now, and win this game still. That's where we're at.
Okie doke. Getting exciting around here.
It is. Anybody's ball game, anybody's game.
Yeah. Well, you want to move on?
Sure.
All right. Number 1, go to meteorology.
Here we go, folks. 4 questions.
Yep.
4 questions. Meteorology is the next category.
What's the term for what in the summer rise up in the evening? Those huge, massive, tall, big thunderclouds. What's the meteorological term for those?
For the big, massive, did you say storm clouds?
Storm clouds, correct.
What's the meteorological, the correct term for the large, massive storm clouds? I see the guess of cumulus.
Nope.
Nope. Cumulonimbus. Cumulonimbus.
That's cumulonimbus is correct.
Oh, I couldn't even say it. That's the right answer. Cousin Eric, Stephen Fisher, with 4 points. Here he comes, folks. And
Been teaching that earth science.
I forget. Do we do a second place point in the last round? I'm not sure that we do.
We have the last 2 weeks, but it was new. It's
Okay,
new.
well, let's go ahead and do it. Ganjo with the second place point.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2.
What is the Roman numeral for 550?
What is the Roman numeral for 550? Here we go. CV?
No.
CCL?
No.
DL?
Correct.
Oh, DL is the right answer. Daniel Moore with the first place points. Bill DeBlanc with the second place point. You can all play on. This is getting exciting. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. 2 questions left. Oh, this is a tight one.
I got 2 red questions here. What causes Mars to appear red?
What causes Mars to appear red? Iron.
I would accept that.
Is it rust?
Well, I would accept that too. It's iron oxide in the rocks on the planet. But rust is iron oxide.
It looks like John Dodson with the first place points. Stephen Fisher with the second place point. Iron is the right answer. Did you see the other day that little helicopter they got to fly on Mars?
I did.
Little propeller drone. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because we're veering further into space that we're suddenly starting to see so much UFO activity here on Earth. You have any wisdom on that front?
Well, I think the first thing we have to explore is how crazy the human brain is getting under the influence of the technology and the world we've created. Look there first.
Okay, we're going to have to take a very close look here at this scoreboard, folks, because usually the final question is reserved for anyone who can possibly win. So everybody else is going to have to just watch while Honey Hive, Daniel, John Dodson, let's see, Joe can't catch John. So it's whoever can catch John. John's firmly in the lead with 15 points. Honey Hive with 12. Daniel with 12. So this next question, folks, is between John, Honey Hive, and Daniel. Get your fingers over the keys. Get ready to type away. The final question. Oh, my goodness.
Number 4. Another red question. Is the Red Sea red? And if so, why?
Is the Red Sea red? If so, why? This is between Honey Hive, Daniel, and John. My goodness. Honey Hive says no.
Incorrect.
Oh, good try. That would have gotten you out of
try.
That would have gotten you out of the second half of the question.
I like that. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, why not type that in before you Google?
That works.
Daniel says yes, algae.
And that is correct.
Oh, folks, did that just happen? Daniel with the first right answer of the three. I'm scaling back through here. Do I see a John Dotson response? That just happened. Folks, right there. By a nose. Right there at the finish line. It
Wow.
looks like we have a winner. Daniel Moore, congratulations.
Very good. Congratulations, Daniel. Good game.
That's what we call a photo finish.
Yeah, good game, guys. And Honey Hive, and Aaron, and all of you. That was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was a
Good game.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
Great questions.
Well, thank you. We're having fun with them.
Yes, congratulations, Daniel. Pick your poison. Just reach out to Towsome go to their website and just send them a message. They're expecting to hear from you. Pick your two poisons, and they will be quickly on their way. They are so good about all that, and they'll know exactly what you're talking about when you show up to request. Oh, he says already have his address. Just need to let him know what flavors you want, and you're good to go. Wonderful. Thank you all so much.
Well, I wanted to thank Walking Trout Farms, too. They sent me a goodie package, and there was a really nice note in there, and I really appreciated it. So I just wanted to thank them for that. So that was cool.
Wonderful.
All right. We'll see you next time.
That was so much fun, Dad. Thanks for doing it. Thank you, Kethra. And
Bye,
thanks, everybody.
Kethra.
Thanks, everybody out there.
Hi,
All right.
everyone. Great job. That was fun.
Good night. Had fun. Enjoyed it. Good night, son.
Good night, Dad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Probably see y'all later tonight for American Night Out. Thank you all for tuning in and playing along. So much fun.
So he sat on the park bench, started singing a song, and the passers-by, man, was catching on. Now he's leading the cavalcade all the way home. Tell his mama he'll soon be there, and like daddy was gone, like his daddy, and like daddy was gone, like his daddy, and like daddy was gone, like his daddy, and like daddy was gone. Oh yeah. Towsome, make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop. And for everybody else, just use code word hippie. Thank you for watching Hippie Fiasco TV.
Make it hot.
Get yourself 20% off TaosHumHotSauce.com. See you next time.